Hey there, everybody, and this is about my fifth attempt at recording this game. I hope everyone enjoys. I did have a few failed recordings, and honestly, for the life of me, I don't understand why. Everything looked like it was going well, but then audio corruption, video corruption, uh, and it's not my recording or editing software stuff, any of that stuff. It just kind of happened. Anyways, as of the year 2020, Adobe will stop supporting Shockwave Flash in browsers, meaning the only way to play Flash games, old school Flash games, will be through SWF players or I guess on a phone, depending on whether or not they're taking that out of phones. But I wanted to play a few old school ones, things that I used to play when I was a kid, because those aren't going to be around much longer. I'm going to be quiet and let the intro play out. Alright. Now, this game is just cute, simple, and fun. You're a penguin, you learn how to fly. You fail at learning how to fly. You are a penguin. You cannot fly. Alright, just start off by buying acceleration. This is gonna be a pretty bland video. I don't really. I just kind of want to do this for like the nostalgia factor, because like I remember being back in middle school and playing this on teachers on the computers in the school computer rooms, and I also remember that I would get in trouble for doing that, for one, because I was supposed to be working on an assignment, but also another thing is just like I had a lot of fun with this when I was a kid. Alright, then you want to buy the glider. The glider is like the best. You have achievements for each one, and the more achievements you get, the more you unlock. The last ramp requires you unlock literally every achievement up to that point. So I'm just going to read off to the achievements. For the first ramp, the 5-foot ramp, travel 40 feet, fly up to 10 feet, reach 45 miles per hour, or glide for 5 seconds. Not or. You don't have a choice here. You must complete them all. Well, I must complete them all. If you're watching this for a nostalgia factor, there's a good chance that this is no longer around. It is kind of one of those weirder 2009 games, so I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't really get into it. It's just a dumb fun game to pass the time, you know? Da 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 da. I like how he goes up in the air and then when he goes down, shoomp. He immediately turns into like a dive headfirst down into the water, and it makes no sense. Like, you could have him just facing straight up in the air and he'll still do that. Yep, yep, yep. And off we go. I remember being like, oh, look at the angry clouds in the background. I was in middle school. I also was like, oh, the happy clouds. This was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I feel like an old person. I don't know if anyone else feels like an old person, but I feel like an old person. And I really shouldn't. I'm just in my 20s. Let's increase the air resistance and ramp height. Let's help this penguin accomplish his dreams of flight and go off to the 10-foot ramp. I'm going to see if I can get any achievements on the first runs, usually of the ramps. And then I'll read off the extra achievements afterwards. Yep. There we go. Achievement, $100. Yes, I got one. Let's fly. I don't really want to buy anything there. Well, I had an extended bit away there. Someone came over and visited. Alright. Can't wait to get the next hang glider. It'll make this a lot easier. And there he goes. It becomes easier and easier to earn money until the point where in which research funds are no longer really relevant for you. Oh yeah. Buy all that. Alright. The achievements for the 10-foot ramp. Travel 200 feet, fly upwards 25 feet, reach 70 miles per hour, and glide for 8 seconds. I've completed the glide for 8 seconds. Gliding really is never difficult. Sorry if I'm skipping through those tutorials for people out there. If you're interested, you can truly pause them. But I have really no need for them, and it's... I'll read them off once. It just feels weird to be given a tutorial on such a simple game. You know? Alright. There we go. Get more fuel. We gotta complete the 10-foot ramp before we go on to the 20-foot ramp. You got a glider! Gliding allows you to make longer and more controlled flights. Each glider has a red zone, a speed above which your speed drops fast. Avoid gliding for long moments in the red zone to get the extra distance you need. I didn't know reading was so choppy for me. I wonder if I kind of do read like that in my head too. What is English my second language? Rocket. Press space to use your boost rocket for an extra boost. Before space, after space. I like that actually. Remember to upgrade your rocket fuel capacity for maximum results. Actually, there's people out there that English is their second language and they speak English better than I do. I don't know if that's a failure of the American education system or a failure on my end. Then again, I never really did awful in school. I just didn't do the best. So, I don't know. Spend on acceleration when you can. Acceleration is vastly more important. Reach 70 miles per hour. And this one, though, I'm going to make it my goal to go as far straight up in the air as I can. Watch me fly. And there we go. Makes sense that that happened. Yep. Oh, and I got the other one as well. The other achievement as well. I didn't expect that. Let's increase the ramp height and the air resistance. And let's move on to the 20-foot ramp. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that happy cloud. It wants to see me succeed. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to face plant into something. Well, inevitably. I'm surprised how ice-free this Arctic area is. I mean, you'd expect there'd be more ice, right? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just expect ice in generally northern areas. Like the North Pole and the South Pole. Alright, the achievements for the 20-foot ramp, though. Travel 650 feet, fly up to 45 feet, reach 100 miles per hour on a glider and with a rocket. That's safe. Glide for 15 seconds. Alright. I'll try. Listen, I'll admit that I'll try. There we go. I think they got the speed for me. I don't know if that got the height, though. It probably didn't. Wait, did I already get the height? No. I haven't gotten anything for this one yet. That's right. Now, once you get to this point where it's getting harder to get the upgrades, you just want to save up and get the next glider. Or more rocket fuel. Both of those will be about equal for you. Oh. I mean, I'm disappointed in myself for that one, actually. What? Oh, I got the achievement? I did not expect to get that. Alright, got the next glider. Well, fly up to 45 feet. Wow, I honestly forgot that it was 45 feet. I thought it was 50 feet. It's kind of weird that it's 45 feet, though. There we go. And stabilize for the most part. And now it's just glide outwards. For a while, anyways. Eventually, you're just gonna hit the water and stop. But still, I think this gets me the 650 feet one. Yeah, this game is pretty simple. And pretty easy. I got 2 there. What was the other one? I don't know. Oh, glide for 15 seconds. I didn't get that immediately. That feels wrong and weird that I didn't get that immediately. All right. There we go. Just let the smooth gliding take control. This is relatively an idle game, isn't it? Though they do have an idle game in the series, it's really weird to say that this game has an idle aspect. I don't know. As a kid, I guess I remember this differently. Though maybe that's because like I was super ADHD. Maybe this was just an easy distraction. Alright. We're going to buy more rocket fuel instead of any of that. Yep, we got all of those. So let's go on to the 35-foot ramp. 30-foot ramp. Yes, that one. Down we go, off the ramp. Up into the air. And then level out. I said level out. Not fall, just straight fall. It has some nice music. I don't know if you guys can hear it though. It doesn't seem to ever spike upwards when it hears music anymore. Bandicam, what are you doing? And that was a safe descent. Disappointing. 0 out of 10. Oh wow, I already got one, which was the gliding one. I kinda didn't expect to immediately get the one for gliding. Alright. Achievements. Travel 1,500 feet, fly up to 100 feet, reach 150 miles per hour, and glide for 25 seconds. I've already done the glide for 25 seconds. This is going to be pretty easy from here on out. Up. And off we go. Oh my god. My speed was quite something there. Now it's just a descent. And sploosh. There we go. And fly. We didn't save up enough money to do anything that time. Fly upwards 100 feet. That one's a simple one that I can pull off. I will do that this time. And don't want to break that, don't want to go through the red zone there. Okay. And I think if I let it do this, it's gonna just glide me to success, is what it's gonna do. I'm gonna get that one achievement soon. The distance traveled one, I think. Am I? No, I got the one up in the air. Fly upwards of 100 feet. Oh, well, that's still good, though. And we're going to buy the next glider, which is the best glider in the game, as there's only 3 upgrades. And my god, does it look fancy. I like, by the way, the fact is that the Penguin attaches rockets to itself. That's just good to me, you know? It's very cartoony. Am I gonna get the distance traveled one this time? I think I am. Yep, I'm gonna get it. Oh, that's good. And then I'm just gonna keep going. And going. And going. And going. And skipping off the water. Alright. Yep. Let's get that acceleration. Acceleration is always important. Reach 150 miles per hour. I think because I bought the acceleration, I can do that this time. And if I do that this time, that means I only have... Oh my god. Yeah, I broke that real easy. That means God, that means I only have, the last ramp to accomplish already. This game is really short. It's not like, say, Castaway, which is another awesome Flash game that's no longer going to be playable after 2020. Makes me sad. Someone should port that one over to HTML5. It is honestly a really good game. It's a very in-depth Pokemon game. Oh, Pokemon-like game. Alright, they're done. Reward, 2,000. I've succeeded. I need 10,000 for that, so I'm just going to increase the ramp height and my air resistance. I know I could have bought more rocket fuel, but I'm not concerned with that. Let's jump into the 50-foot ramp. I don't mean literally jump into it, but I mean literally I will jump into it. By the way, what scientist is giving us our research funds? That was worth it. Oh my god, that nosedive was worth it. What scientist out there is like, sure, we can allocate research funds to this penguin that's learning to fly? Genuine question. Attaching rockets to himself and a glider. Have you noticed the clouds in our world are kind of weird? Okay. Oh boy. And And there we go. Landing in the water? Well, of course. I mean, what else am I going to land in? An iceberg? Alright. Oh, a sleepy cloud. 2 sleepy clouds. That's variation. And then there's all the sleepy clouds. Okay. Time to break the speed barrier. Oh god, I went so far under. Yes! Got them both in one go. Life goals. I have sad life goals. I'll beat this one Flash game from 2009. My life is complete. Alright. Time to cover a lot of distance fast. Oh my god. And it just keeps going. Alright. And I think after this I get the second to last achievement actually for this level. This ramp. Ramp. Did I scream that loud enough? That's the question. I accept my fate. Yep. It's the gliding one. Buy the rocket fuel, get the air resistance. Oh no. Not the second to last. That was the third to last. I gotta still have to travel up to 4,000 feet? My word. Alrighty. There we go. Pretty smooth sailing from here. I'll break 4,000 feet this time. I hope. My speed is decreasing quite a bit. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to break 4,000. That's awesome, actually. I didn't expect it to break... Well, I did expect to break it this early, but, yeah. I never read off the achievements for this one. Ah, well, people can see. I hope they can, anyways. What is my viewer base comprised of? Mostly blind people watching me? In foreign countries? That'd be kind of weird. Up. Okay. We hit the water. We're done for. Achievement complete. Over $25,000. Oh boy. We have everything in the game. And $8,000 in cash to spare. Alright. Now I'll read off the achievements. Travel 4,000 feet. Fly up to 225 feet. Reach 225 miles per hour. Glide for 35 seconds. And the secret achievement here, reach 6,000 feet. That's just over a mile. So, well, it's not just over a mile. That's about 700 feet over a mile. Yeah, I had to do that in my head really quick. I'm not a quick thinker, guys. But you know what? You know what? That's fine. I'm playing a Flash game. I don't need to think about this. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. I have too much. Too much friction. Resistance. Ugh. You know what, though? We're getting close. We'll do it next time, probably. Maybe. I really wish I had something extra to spend this cash on. Come on. I'll get there eventually. There we go. Quite a boost I've given myself. We're going quite fast. And downwards. Imagine how, no, what? No, I know exactly what kind of scientist is funding this penguin's research. The kind that has discovered an intelligent penguin living in a log cabin in the middle of the Arctic. I think I, too, would fund his research. I mean, imagine that. That's quite a find. A hyper-intelligent penguin living in a log cabin that wants to that uses the internet and wants to learn how to fly. It's quite something. Oh, yep, we're gonna break it. We're gonna break 6,000 feet this time. Oh yeah. Secret unlocked. Yeah. Fun thing. When I first showed this game to Sarah when I was playing it yesterday, I got this. Yes, I beat it yesterday as well. I beat it when I was a kid too. Yesterday was a failed recording. Uh, yeah, yesterday when I beat it and we got to that point, the penguin hit the iceberg and Sarah let out a loud, pained gasp. And then she's like, "No, not penguins. I love penguins." It made me laugh. Alright, that's it though. And from here you can just infinitely take on any ramp you want. No achievements or unlockables remaining. Thank you guys. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe, check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description. It'd be awesome if you guys could support me and support my funding of hyper-intelligent penguins that want to learn how to fly using jet propulsion. It would be great, guys. And also my addiction to tea. Can't forget the tea. That might be more important. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. And see you next time.